she was in tears. She was crying the whole time, and so she said, "It's over. It's over. You have destroyed. You have ruined my life, and you've really broken my heart." And we planned so much. We dreamt so much. I said, "See, it's not over. I just had to do this for my parents, for all that they have done for me till today. This is the least I can do for them. I'm very sorry, but I had to take this step. We had to call it off." But we planned. We did all the shopping. You could have just left me before all this. Before I could tell my parents. Before I could tell my relatives. You could have just left me at that point. I would have somehow managed. I would have thought.
You didn't bother about all that.
So I really, really hurt her, and I know that. But at that point, she's still very angry whenever this pops. I have to live with this now for the choice I made then. But then, okay, we are still together, right? That means something's good's gonna come up, right? Forgive me. See, all your subscribers, they understand, right? I didn't leave you, right? Okay.
Nobody will support you.
Oh God. I'm sorry, guys, but that's what I did. Yes, I was this evil, selfish, mean boyfriend of hers who just dumped her, and she had to face.
How can I again go back to my parents and again ask for you, again tell them that I want to marry you? How can I say that to them?
So
how well they treated you, how much trust they had on you.
So
if you're just going to leave me like this and run away, how will they trust you? And
so all these things she was telling me that time as well. But then, okay, you want to talk about it?
so that's it, guys. So I broke up with him. What's there to talk?
So she actually said that, and I was like, I was trying to balance my family, my parents and her family, and her father was like, "This is not going to work out, Sunny." He was still very gentlemanly, kind. He was still very calm and composed. I could sense any father for that matter, if he sees his daughter cry, he will be hurt. But her father understood my situation also, and he advised me, "See, I'm telling you, it's for your career, it's good that your marriage life is difficult for you already. I understand that your mom is important for you, so please go ahead and be with them and be supportive for them. And there's no point in making her cry. You can just forget her and leave her. It's okay, whatever happened. We can handle this, and it's okay, you can just leave her and go." That's what he told me, and I was like, "No, uncle, I need her in my life, and she's the one for me." And despite all that, then he said, "You have to decide. You have to make a choice. It's either her or it's them, or it's." I said, "No, I need both. I need her. I need them as well, because they are the roots, right? And she's my future. I've already decided that, and I can't let go of either." So this happened, and then she gave me back the ring. I gave her back a SIM card, and she really got hurt. I gave her back the SIM card because I was going sailing, and this is a special SIM card wherein we get like Vodafone to Vodafone free calls. That option was there in 2015 and all that. So 2014 time. So what happened was, I gave her back the SIM card. I said, "See, it's expired. Is this? Give it back to your friend who gave us this." So that happened, and she was so heartbroken. She thought I'm not going to contact her. Then I went with my parents, went back to Andhra. From Andhra, I went to Kerala. I had some function over there. My parents, I think they had a vacation or something during that time. So we moved to Kerala, my mom's hometown and all that. So a change of environment for her. And during that time, I was not able to call her. I didn't want to talk to her so much. I told her, "See, give me a week's time. I'll get back to you." And she kept calling me and all that during that time, and the signal was weak, and I couldn't talk much.
You switched off your mobile for 1 week.
Yeah, no. I couldn't talk much to her, and at the same time she was very irritated. I said, "I'll call you back after 1 week," and I switched off my mobile for a week after that. That was even worse for her. She was totally upset. She's like, "What did this guy do?" In the last minute, he just came and he just switched off his phone. He cancelled the engagement. What does this mean? Any girl in that situation would have just, moved on. That's what everyone would do. I know she's a tough one, but I did put her through hell, guys. I accept that. I did really torture her during that period, and no amount of sorries can ask give me the forgiveness I need for that. But then she's a sweetheart, and she trusted me still. She held on. Parents did get a lot of alliances after that, and Dubai Mapla? No? Yes? She's not in the mood yet. Oh, I'm so screwed, no dinner tonight. No, I'm just kidding, guys. So
I wiped off my tears and I came back, guys. And keep a proper face.
tough nut, right? So I came back and from Kerala, and I was going to go sailing, so I met her. Come out.
His parents did try to remove me from his heart.
How that is nothing, guys, and it doesn't work that way, right? So yeah, they tried everything, and it was funny, like. So I came back to Chennai and I met her, and I told see, this is what our plan is going to be. I'm going to go sailing. I'm going to come back, and we have the same hall. We'll get married. Nobody's going to stop us. And so we are going to
And it was so funny to hear him say that.
So at least she came out to meet me. So that was a big step, because after all this, I thought she'll never come out to meet me again.
And my parents told me that I should not talk to him ever again. They were very strict about it. They said, no more talking to him. You forget him. He's out of your life. He agreed to that. And that's why he gave the SIM back to you. He gave the SIM back to me in front of my dad. So that's why he gave the SIM back to you. So hereafter, no contacting him, no thinking about him. So we'll give you some time for at least 2 to 3 months, and then we'll start looking for other alliances for you. So this is what they told me. And I was kind of, what to do? Like, you have to move on and you have to observe what all is happening, right? You can't take drastic measures like trying for a suicide and all that. This thought actually crossed my mind, but I have to admit I'm not brave enough to commit suicide and all that, and I'm not the kind of person, if someone is dumping me and going ahead with his life, and if he's gonna be happy, then why I should commit suicide? Why can't I be happier than him? So all this was running in my mind, and I was trying to, like, throw him out of my life.
So I was not ready to leave her there, so I came back, and before I could go sailing, I met her and I reassured her as much as I can. But
all this reassurance really sounded funny to me.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, which girl would believe a guy after doing all this? You're just going to run away. It's just an excuse. You're just trying to, pacify yourself that you did it for me, you did it for your mom and all that, but you never wanted to marry me in the first place.
Oh no!
So this was what she was telling me, and
till the last minute he couldn't face his parents boldly or tell them like this is what he wants and he's gonna go about it. He was not able to do that. Till the last minute he was begging and pleading with his parents, and that really irritated me.
One eternity later.
I have no words to justify what I did, but I still stick to my decision, and I had to do that. That's what life is, and you have to make some tough choices sometimes. And I knew that she would not let me go. So we are still together, right? So guys, I was right, basically. I mean, I'm not saying what I did was right, but I had to make a choice. I knew I would lose either way. I had to just minimize the loss. So what happened was I went sailing, and every single day from ship, I used to call her, and I used to tell her I'll come back. The second day I'll go to the register office, I'll apply for a marriage, and it takes a month's time. So that's what everything.
I wouldn't believe him at all. For 6 months, every single day he'll call me from ship and he'll tell me the same thing over and over again.
Like a tape recorder, I was going on.
And I won't believe him. Every day I'll also tell him the same thing. You are a cheat, you are a fraud, I'm not going to believe you, I'm going to get married to somebody else. And every day I'll pick his call, and every day I'll tell this to him, and every day he'll be like, you just have to be a little more patient. 1 month is already gone, only 5 more months, I'll be back, and the day I land here, I'll go apply for a marriage. I'm not going to wait for anybody else. So this is what he kept telling me when he was sailing, and that particular period of sailing, the 6 months was totally hell for him, I believe, because I was not talking anything with him. I was not in contact with him, and whenever he tries to call me, we'll end up quarreling. We'll only, have a heated argument about the engagement. I'll scold him, and I'll just, hang the phone up. So this was how it was going, and the 6 months waiting time was just too much. Like, there was no, what to say.
Yeah, like there was no physical, we can't see each other, and I couldn't really console her. I know the pain.
And he
she's
cannot
going
even
through.
talk to me for more than a few minutes when he was on board, right? So it was just a 2 minute or a 3 minute call, and we'll end up quarreling in that 2 minute call, and again he can call me only after 2 days.
Yeah, so she was pissed off, and she had all right to be. All of you would agree to that.
I
And
never supported him that period, and I never encouraged him or gave him confidence. I was every day I used to threaten him. Okay, tomorrow somebody's gonna come and see me. I'm gonna say okay to this guy. My dad has already spoken to the family. All were lies, but still I used to tell him just to irritate him and give him that feeling of pain.
Yeah, thank God I did not screw up my work, and I managed to go through that phase, and I deserved it all, guys. Totally, I completely agree. And I came back, and the first thing I did was I called her and I told her, see, I'm going, I'll leave my bags, I'll come back, and we'll start the process. So I went to Andhra, I left my bags, I told my parents I'm going to get married to this girl. If you all want to be there, be there. Otherwise, see, I given them enough of a chance. I did everything I could. I really destroyed her family, and I don't know if my parents even are aware of the damage that I caused. They don't see it that way, because it's all about them and their child, and they don't look at it from her angle. So I know how much pain I've put her through. So I've told my parents I've given you all enough time, and I'm going ahead with this, whether you like it or not. It's your choice whether you want to be a part of it or don't want to be a part of it.
So I was working in Wipro that time, and I was quite convinced that he's not going to come back and do anything about it. I was quite convinced that he'll come back and he'll start the begging and pleading again. He'll somehow while away the 6 months, and again he'll go back sailing. I was pretty confident that he's going to do this, but at least this time he stood up a little, and he took the situation in his hands. So let's see what happened this time in our next video.
So guys, with a heavy heart, thank you for watching this video with us, and I hope I haven't hurt you all, or this is what life is, right? Ups and downs, and real pain I've put her through. And thank you for listening to us, guys. See you all in another video, and for happy memories ahead. Thank you very much.
If you enjoyed watching this video, please share it with your friends or relatives or whoever might need to see this. We don't know who can benefit from this. So if you think anybody can benefit from this, or anybody will enjoy watching this, please share it as much as possible. Please share it in your friends group, Facebook, WhatsApp, or wherever possible. Thank you so much for watching.
Maybe she'll be able to forgive me one day for what I did. Maybe when she's in that situation of a mother, maybe she would understand. I don't know. Oh God, she just stared.
I'll be a better mother for sure.
Okay guys, thank you for being a part of our journey. Thank you for listening to us. See you all once again in another video. Take care.
Bye bye.